Welcome to AI Sports Predictor. Madison Square Garden, the world's biggest stage. And tonight, the Philadelphia 76ers roll in looking like a bar fight survivor, 20-37. Blown off the court last game, and barely standing. Across from them, the New York Knicks, 37-20, a team with firepower, momentum, and the scent of playoffs in the air. Last time out, Philly got cooked, 142-110 against Chicago. Shot 38.9% from the floor. Bricked 30 out of 43s, and played defense like they had dinner reservations somewhere else. Their opponent, 50.6% shooting, 32 assists, 18 threes. That's not a game, it's a public execution. New York lost to Boston, but don't be fooled. They out-rebounded, outworked, and still dropped 105. Karl Anthony Towns, 24 points, 18 boards, man was a wrecking ball. And as a team, 117.9 ppg, 49.3% shooting. Number 1 in rebounding. They don't just beat teams, they squeeze them like a python. Now the line. Philly plus 9.5. A number that says, this won't even be close. But here's the twist, ugly teams find ugly ways to stay in games. And today's AI pick is Philadelphia plus 9.5. Yeah. Knicks win, but Philly covers the number. The NBA isn't about pretty, it's about edges. And this is where we live. On to game 2. 4 more to go. Keep up.
On to game 2. And this one's got a little extra spice. The Boston Celtics head to Detroit for a showdown with the Pistons, and they're dragging some extra baggage with them. See, Boston played the Raptors last night. Back-to-back games, no rest, no mercy. Meanwhile, the Pistons? Sitting at home. Watching, waiting, legs fresh, ready to pounce. Boston's a beast, 41-16, 6th in the league in scoring, 3rd in defense. Elite across the board. But let's not pretend like back-to-backs don't hit different. Legs get heavy. Shots come up short. And Detroit? They just handled the Clippers, 106-97, locked them down to 40.2% shooting and bullied them on the boards. Cade Cunningham? 32 points, 9 rebounds, 7 dimes. Man ran the show. The line says Boston, 4.5. Feels tight. Like Vegas knows something. And today's AI pick is Boston, 4.5. Yeah, they're tired, but championship teams find ways to win. And that's what the Celtics do. Strap in, we got 3 more games to go.
On to Game 3. The Atlanta Hawks and Miami Heat meet at game familiar foes, unfinished business. Last time out, Atlanta walked into Miami and punked them. 98-86 held the Heat to 32.1% shooting, forced 18 turnovers, and walked out with a win that was as ugly as it was effective. The Hawks are 27-31, running an offense that puts up 116.7 points per game, 8th in the league. But their defense, let's just say 119 points allowed per game, isn't exactly lockdown. They're aggressive, forcing 16.5 turnovers a night, but if their shots aren't falling, they're in trouble. And then there's Miami. 26-30, fresh off getting humbled by this very same Hawks squad. Shot 32.1% from the field, 17.5% from deep. Yeah, that's bad. But let's not pretend they didn't battle. They grabbed 4 to 5 boards, got to the line 27 times, and Andrew Wiggins dropped 23 points. The Heat know they can't go out like that twice in a row. The line says Miami moneyline. And today's AI pick is Miami moneyline. Atlanta got them once, but revenge is a dish best served on home court. Heat bounce back, handle business, and even the score. 3 down, 2 to go. Let's keep moving.
On to Game 4. The Oklahoma City Thunder roll into Brooklyn with one of the best records in the league at 4-6-11 and an offense that can light up the scoreboard. The Nets, 21-36, clinging to survival, looking for answers in all the wrong places. OKC's last game, 131-128 loss to Minnesota. They dropped 118.4 ppg in the season, 4th best in the league, but here's the kicker: they also own the 2nd best defense. Teams shooting against them, just 43.2%. That's lockdown. Brooklyn, different story. 25th in scoring at just 104.8 ppg, barely shooting 44% from the field. If you're expecting fireworks, this ain't it. The Nets play slow, they grind games down, and when they lose, they keep it ugly. The spread: 16.5 points. Too big, too messy. The smarter play: the over-under at 216.5 in today's AI pick is under 216.5. OKC wins, but this one stays low. Elite defense meets a struggling offense to keep the scoreboards cold. 4 down, 1 to go. Let's wrap this up. Difference.
And now, the grand finale, Game 5. The Los Angeles Clippers roll into the Windy City to face the Chicago Bulls at the United Center. One team's fighting for playoff positioning, the other's trying to stay relevant, and there's a 6.5-point spread begging for answers. Let's start with LA 31-26 on the year, but coming off a rough 106-97 loss to Detroit. They're shooting 40.2% from the field, 11 FOR 41 from 3. That's not cold, that's Arctic. And James Harden, 5 OF 22, like he was playing with a blindfold on. Still, they pulled 48 rebounds, including 15 offensive boards, and that tells me something. They fight defense. That's where the Clippers make their money. 4th in the league in points allowed, 108.5 ppg, 5th in assists surrendered, and they force 15.6 turnovers per game. That's the kind of defense that makes offenses second-guess every decision. Now, let's talk Bulls. They just steamrolled the 76ers, 142-110, a win so lopsided, you'd think they were playing a summer league squad. They shot 50.6% from the field, 45% from deep, and 94.4% from the free throw line. You don't see those numbers every day. Josh Giddey, 25 points, 16 rebounds, 6 assists. Man looked like he was auditioning for a starring role. And as a team, 28.8 assists per game, 8th in the NBA. They move the ball, they play together, but here's the problem: their defense is a turnstile. The Bulls give up 120.4 points per game, 29th in the league. They rank 29th in assists allowed and 29th in rebounding. You know what that means. The Clippers are about to eat. The spread says Clippers minus 6.5. And today's AI pick is Los Angeles minus 6.5. The Bulls don't defend. They don't rebound, and against a playoff caliber Clippers team hungry for a bounce back, this number isn't big enough. Expect L.A. to control the tempo, lock in defensively, and cover. I pick recap: Game 1 Philadelphia plus 9.5, 76ers keep it ugly. But they cover. Game 2 Boston minus 4.5, Celtics on a back-to-back, but still take care of business. Game 3 Miami moneyline, Heat bounce back at home after a tough loss. Game 4 Oklahoma City, Brooklyn under 216.5, OKC's defense plus Brooklyn's slow pace equals under hits. Game 5 Clippers minus 6.5, LA locks in, Chicago's defense folds, and the Clippers cover. That's 5 games, 5 edges. And 5 bets backed by cold, hard analysis. If you like what you're hearing, hit that like button, subscribe to AI Sports Predictor, and drop a comment below. Who's your lock of the night? Let us know. We'll see you in the next video. Stay sharp, stay disciplined, and as always, bet with your head, not your heart.